This past Tuesday, a man named, what is his name? Justin Mon? I think that's how you pronounce his last name, Mohn. He posted a 14-minute video to YouTube holding the decapitated head of his father.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it's been removed. It is no longer there. But he held it in his hand wearing rubber gloves, saying he is now in hell for eternity. He also mentioned in the video that his father had been a federal employee for 20 years and described him as a traitor. Weird,
Okay.
right? Really weird.
A federal employee of what does it say?
It doesn't say.
Because,
it just says a federal employee.
Even people that work on the railroad are considered federal employees. So, like, what kind of federal employee?
It doesn't say, but it says that Justin also expressed hostility to the government workers and called for the death of all federal officials.
Oh, geez. He just needs to be behind bars, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
That's insanity at its best, in my opinion. Like,
it is absolutely nuts. So the cops ended up tracking him down in his father's car with cell phone pings, and he was arrested around 11:30 p.m. But they ended up getting a 9mm gun from him, and they found that he had bought that gun just the day before, on Monday, before he committed the crime. And of course he was denied bail. Of course, like, he should be denied bail. But his preliminary hearing is this February 8th. And we'll see how that turns out. But he was arrested he's 32, and he was arrested by Middletown Township Police Department in Pennsylvania. He's charged with first-degree murder, abuse of a corpse, and possession of an instrument of crime. Nobody's sure if he's going to enter a plea or what he's going to do or anything like that.
Say it one more time. What was he charged with?
First-degree murder, abuse of a corpse, and possession of an instrument of crime.
So I missed the first-degree murder part. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he shot his father and then did that. Yeah. It's nuts. And apparently his mother walked in and found his father like that.
It just sounds horrible. It sounds like he has some mental health issues going on, whether it's depression or it's some kind of other untreated illness that's just not normal human behavior. So that's terrifying. I'm glad they caught him, because, again, like, that somebody that thinks that is a fix, there's just no room for you in this society. Sorry.
Well, they're saying I think it's the prosecutor in this case said that she believes he was of sound or a clear mind. I mean, I know, but that's illegal
for the trial,
right?
maybe.
That's legal talk for, yeah, he may be insane, but he knows what he's doing. Like, he's not schizophrenic and in a manic state where he can't remember or doesn't know what he's doing.
That what he did was wrong. He just, in his head, thought that for whatever reason that was the right decision, I guess. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I feel for his mom. Like,
yeah, his mom walks in the bathroom to her husband. I don't know if he was in the bathtub or on the floor, but blood everywhere, and a machete and a kitchen knife in the bathtub, and her husband laying there without a head.
Yeah. I don't even know what it would be like to walk in on something like that. That sounds absolutely traumatizing.
I feel so
and
bad
she
for her.
Simultaneously lost her husband and her son all in one go.
In like the most horrible way possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't know if behaviors like this are going to be part of the rise of serial killers. And for those of you that have been watching us for a while now, we've talked about this a couple different times where you know, a lot of experts and scientists and what's it called, a statistician, statisticians are theorizing that there is going to be a major increase in serial killings and mass murders because of like how the economy's been going, you know, being stuck inside homes without human contact because of, you know, what happened the last few years with you know, the Rona, is this the stuff we're going to start seeing increase?
I mean, we already have a major increase in mass shootings and things like that. But
Yeah,
I hope we don't
in
see more of
relation,
stuff like this. This is absolutely horrifying. I can't even imagine being in this situation, like walking in on my husband dead and my son did that and posted it to YouTube. Like, it's I just can't imagine. Like, I don't know what this kid was thinking. And he's not a kid. He's, what I say, 32 or something like that. I just don't know.
I don't know, man. And I never, ever, 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 ever want to seem like I'm victim blaming. But one of the first places I look at is parenting. So I'm not bringing that up saying, you know, the mother or the father had something to do with this. But a lot of times there are other like every action causes an equal and opposite reaction. Some decision could be made that could have caused a chain reaction that maybe felt like this was his only option. I don't know,
You know,
but these are the questions that I would be asking is like, okay, where did the left turn happen? And then why did the left turn happen?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but what's interesting to me is that he calls his father, who's supposedly a federal employee, we don't know what agency, he calls him a traitor and then calls for death of all federal officials. So it makes you wonder, then what is his father a traitor of if you don't believe in the government and you don't support the government or federal employees? But he's a traitor and he was a federal official. So traitor to who?
Yeah, traitor to who and traitor to what?
Right.
A traitor to what system of beliefs? Yeah.
That really makes me wonder. Like, were they a part of something?
Oh, I don't know. I think seeing some kind of action like this, I would doubt there's some kind of like mystery behind it. To me, this isn't even just a simple ending of a life. This went so far beyond that in my opinion, I think the most likely answer is the younger guy just lost it. There's something going on there. This is not a normal ending of a life.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most probable of answers, but my mind couldn't help going there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's just really odd. When I saw it, I couldn't believe it. I'm so curious how many people saw that video pop up, you know? Imagine scrolling on YouTube and that popping up. I'm sure the algorithm didn't pick it up. I would think it was fake too, probably. But I think you would probably end up realizing it was real.
I don't know. I don't think I would. I really don't. No,
it'd just be too unbelievable that you would be like, "There's no way this is real."
Yeah, and also like movie props and things like that, dude. They have so many different mechanics in them to cause like realistic looking BLOD and things like that. That there's just no way I would believe it. We have AI, we have green screen, we have all kinds of different things that if I saw it, I would not believe it. No matter what it looked like.
I think I would probably leave feeling very disturbed and wondering if it was real or not.
I'm just curious. I mean, is that his picture?
That is him.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm very curious to know where the left turn happened and why it happened.
Me too. I'm super, super curious. That's literally it. That's all I know. I'm going to be keeping my eye out for his preliminary hearing and hoping that, there's some kind of court doc drops or it's filmed or something, because I'm super curious what the heck happened here and what's going on here. His lips are oddly white.
He might be feeling some type of way. I don't know.
It's really
He
weird.
might be sick to his stomach knowing what happened. I don't know. I don't know.
It's like I've never seen anybody's lips be that white. Just saying.
Mhm.
But I want to know what you guys think. Yeah, it's just a really awful situation. Like, condolences to his surviving family. I can't even imagine. I hope that she has some kind of support,
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
that's it.